So if you've got your foam roller, clear your stuff out of the way. Okay, we are going to start with the roller on the ground, a little work in the feet. So place your roller onto the ground. Hi, Audra. Audra's coming in for some foam roller. Okay, with that roller on the ground, right foot on, just a soft roll toe to heel. Beautiful. And then turn the knee out just a little bit, find the blade edge of the foot, and roll from the pinky toe to the edge of the heel. Nice. And then turn the knee in, find the instep, and a smaller range of motion, roll that instep. Beautiful. And then bring it back to center, lean in a little bit, push gently into that knee, and then slow your roll down a little bit. Mush through the bottom of the foot, find our way up to the toes and down to the heel. Awesome. One more roll forward and back, and then lift off. We're going to keep the toe and the ball of the foot on the roller, but push your heel down to the ground. So hopefully you're finding a little stretch in the Achilles heel, maybe through the calf, and then lean forward just a little bit so you can exaggerate that feeling in the calf. Take one good breath, and then lean back, pick that foot up, step it down right to the other foot. Left foot on, roll soft from toe to heel. Nice. And then turn the knee out, find the blade edge of the foot, roll there. Beautiful. And then turn the knee in, find the instep, and roll there. Cool. And then bring the knee back to center, lean in, put a little bit of pressure on, and then slow your roll down from heel to toe. Beautiful. One more roll forward and back. And then we're going to lift the body weight off, keep the toes and the ball of the foot on the roller, push your heel down towards the ground. Find that stretch in the heel and the calf first. And then if it feels good, you're going to lean into it just a little bit to just accentuate that sensation. Take one good breath. Awesome. And then lift off with both feet on the ground. We're going to take it into a fold. So inhale, raise your arms up and overhead, bend your knees, hinge from your waist, fold down towards the ground, find your roller, and then we're going to steamroll the tops of the feet. So put a little pressure on, roll up towards the ankles, and then down towards the toes. Keep that nice bend in your knees so you're not yanking against the low back. Beautiful. One more roll up and down. And then we're going to roll the roller forward off the toes. Just walk it so that you can come down into a kneeling position. So we're going to step one knee down and then the other. And then we're going to flip palms facing in towards each other. So we're going to find the blade edges of the hand, bring your weight a little bit back towards your heels, and then start to roll. Blade edge towards the elbows. Go slow and steady. Keep a firmness in your belly. Nice. One more roll in and out. And then as you come back in, flip palms facing up, backs of the hands all the way to the elbow joint. Staying off of the bony landmarks though. So we stay off of the elbow bones themselves. Elbow bones, I don't think that's a thing. All right, one more in and out. And then as you come back in, you're gonna flip the palms. So now palms are gonna face down. We're gonna take 3 good rolls through the forearms. And then on that last good roll, we're gonna take it all the way out to our puppy pose. So we're gonna move that roller forward, a little stretch and reach through the arms and the upper body, but bring your hips forward slightly. So now your hips are in line with your knees. Let your chest and your forehead sink down and take 3 nice big breaths. Beautiful. When you're ready, slow and controlled, we're going to pull that roller up and in. Now we're going to find our way into what in yoga looks like Sphinx pose, but we're going to keep the roller underneath the solar plexus. So you're going to bring your elbows and forearms in front of the roller, step your legs back, and now we're going to place that roller under the chest. So it's underneath the bra line. It's in line with the solar plexus. So make sure it feels like it's comfortable enough on the ribs that you can breathe comfortably here. But mostly your arms, your elbows, and your forearms should be able to support this position. You might feel a little bit of contact with the roller. If it feels too uncomfortable, better to move the roller out for this one. But now we want to reach through the toes. So we want to get a lifting up sensation. So reach through the toes so that it feels like the tops of your feet and almost the tops of your knees want to lift up off the ground. We're going to keep that sensation, press into your palms and your forearms. The feet are still lifting and reaching. And now we're going to take a couple of kicks to the heels. So we're going to pump the heel towards the butt, release it long, keep that lift, pump the left heel, reach it nice and long, but we keep it lifted. Pump the right heel, reach it long, pump the left heel, nice, and reach it long. 2 more each side. Pump that right heel, reach it long, pump that left heel, reach it long, pump that right heel, reach it long. Nice work. Pump that left heel, reach it long, relax your toes, tuck your chin into your chest, notice your belly against that roller. Take a nice deep breath in, slow breath out. Beautiful. Now we're going to push gently into the tops of the thighs and the elbows and forearms. So we're going to lift ourselves with control up away from that roller and then move that roller on down. We're going to locate those front hip bones, but we're going to keep our knees and our elbows and forearms helping support. So we're not putting too much weight on. Once you feel like you're lined up with those hip points, use your knees, your elbows and forearms, and just rock those hip points side to side. Beautiful. One more rock side to side. And then we're going to push over onto the right. So you're going to roll over onto that right side. Your elbow and forearm are going to support and your legs are going to help support. So it's not too much body weight on. You're going to control how much pressure you put on and then give a little gentle roll up and down. Awesome. One more roll up and down, and then we're going to take it right to the other side. So knees are going to come down with control, elbows and forearms down. Take a second to line the hip points up. And then when you're ready, roll over onto that left side and then give that good roll up and down. Beautiful. One more roll up and down and then take it back through center. Now we're going to push into the knees, lift the hips up, and now we're going to move that roller right down to the thighs. So go past those hip points and then walk your elbows and forearms forward just a little bit, toes on the ground, and then we're going to start at the top quadrant up the thighs. So just a small roll, think 1 or 2 inches, just a gentle bit of movement. Wonderful. And now we're going to find that roll to the right side again. So if you can, push into your left hand, roll slightly over to the right. So now you're coming towards that outer edge of the right thigh, and then that smaller roll. So just 1 or 2 inches of work here. Beautiful. One more roll up and down with control. Bring it back to center. We're going to take it over to the other side. So you're going to push into your right hand, roll slightly off onto that left thigh, and then a small roll. Awesome. One more roll up and down, and then with control, bring it back to center. Once both elbows and forearms are down on the ground, firm up your belly, broaden your shoulders, bend your knees, swish your heels a little side to side. Wonderful. One more swish side to side and then toes float down to the ground. You'll either move your roller manually or scoot your way on up, but we're going to move that roller down so it's now in the middle part of the thighs. So readjust yourself as needed. Once you're there, a small roll. So about 1 or 2 inches of roll. Nice. One more roll up and down, and then we're going to come back over to the right side. So push into your left hand, roll over onto the left, support with the elbow and forearm and the legs, and then give that little roll up and down. One more roll up and down, And then with control, bring it back to center, reposition anything that you need to, but then we're taking it right over to the other side. Push into your right hand, roll over onto the left, and roll up and down. Nice. Awesome. One more roll up and down, and then with control, bring it back to center. And now we're going to move that roller down one last time. So pick up your thighs and move the roller, or move yourself on the roller, whatever gets you there. And then once you're there, a small roll up and down. Wonderful. One more roll up and down. And then this time we're just going to come to the bottom of that roll, bend your knees, and gently swish your heels side to side. Make sure you keep your belly firm and your shoulders broad so the upper body helps support this. Nice. One more little swish of those heels side to side, and then float your toes down with control. Push your way back up to a tabletop position. We're going to pop the knees right over the roller and take 3 to 5 good rolls of the shins. So once you've got that tabletop position, just pull your knees towards your chest and then push your heels away. Beautiful. Pull your knees towards your chest, push the heels away, and then just take a few more times. Go at your pace. Nice. And then push yourself all the way back and off so that we can move that roller on down. And now we're going to flip ourselves around so that we can place our calves on the roller. So place that roller down onto the ground. And then we're going to move the feet in. So find a position where your heels find the floor, but the toes and the balls of the feet are lifted, but the calves are resting against the roller. And then we're going to lean back just a little bit, and then just a light little point and flex of the foot. So we want to try to maintain that little bit of weight of the calves on the roller. It might not feel like a big sensation, but we just kind of want to give the calves a minute to let them know that some stuff's about to happen. Awesome. One more little point and flex the foot. And then we're going to rearrange just slightly. So we're going to pick up the left foot. Now my right heel is off the ground a little bit, and I'm going to stack my left foot on top of the right. And then once you're there, just a little push of the foot side to side. And then a light little point and flex of that bottom foot. Awesome. And now let the bottom foot come to stillness, but now you're going to rock the right knee side to side. So you're going to keep the left leg on top of the right, and then rock the right knee side to side. So you feel that little bit of ribbony movement of that muscle tissue of the calf. Nice. One more little rock side to side, and then we're going to take that over to the other side. So if you need to rearrange your roller, take a second to do it. But the left heel is going to be lifted off, right leg is going to stack on top. Once you've got your way there, just a little turn of that bottom foot side to side. Awesome. And then a little point and flex that bottom foot. Nice. And then the foot comes to stillness, and we rock that left knee, or we let the left calf roll across the roller. Nice. One more little rock side to side. And then we're going to step that right foot off and then walk that roller down nice and close to the ankle joints, but we're still in that meaty part of the calf. So getting close, and then just kind of lean back a little bit. Take a second, let the weight of your legs just rest nice and heavy onto the roller. And then we're just going to take some gentle points and flex the feet. But try to maintain a sense of looseness in the calf muscles, even though you have to create that effort to point and flex the feet. Cool. One more point and flex the feet. And then if it feels good, you're going to walk the roller in just a little bit so you can rearrange your hands. We're going to lift the butt up, and we're going to take 3 big giant rolls of the backs of the calf. So roll just as far as you like towards the ankle and then towards the back of the knee. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, set your butt down, walk that roller in right underneath your knees. So we're going to keep that bent knee position. Take a nice big breath. Think up and over. So pull the belly up and over. And then as you exhale, reach towards your feet. It does not matter if you touch your feet, but now we just want to let the belly and the chest rest on the thighs or wherever feels the most comfortable, and let your hands rest wherever feels the most comfortable. And then take 3 nice big breaths here. Beautiful. Lock your hands up and in. And now we're going to step our feet up onto the roller, but we're going to take it into a little butterfly position. So we're going to place our feet on the roller, and you'll move the roller in a place that works great for your body, for your proportions, and for the way that your hips open up. We're going to lean back into it a little bit. So we're going to walk the soles of the feet together, knees out to the left and to the right. Make sure that your hips feel comfortable and you've got a good bit of support with your arms and your upper body. And then as you inhale, knees are just going to lift just a little bit. And then as you exhale, knees are going to drop down. Inhale and let your knees lift. Exhale, drop your knees down. Beautiful. One more just like that. Inhale, let your knees lift. Exhale, drop your knees down. And now think inner thighs super soft and heavy. Knees super soft and heavy. Take one more breath. Awesome. And then gently lift your knees up, and we're going to move that roller on up and in so that we can sit our butt up onto the roller. So pick your butt up, sit it onto the roller, and then once you're there, step your feet to about the outer edges of your mat. So a nice wide configuration with the feet and the knees, and then just swish those knees side to side. Wonderful. One more little swish of the knees side to side, and now we're going to take it and roll across the hips. So we're going to roll over onto that right side glute and then roll all the way over to the left. And you'll rearrange your feet so that they move with you in a nice, happy way. Awesome. Now, the next time you roll over to the right, stay there. You're going to position yourself so that the right arm can help support you a little bit. And then we're going to take a couple of lifts and lowers of that bottom leg. Nice. One more lift and lower. And then that leg in whatever position feels best to you. But now we're going to roll up and down on the roller. Nice. One more roll up and down. And then we're going to take that over and across to the other side. So roll all the way over to the left, stay there. And then that bottom leg, the left leg, is just going to give that nice little lift up and down. Cool. One more lift up and down. And then leg wherever feels the most comfortable. But now we're going to roll up and down the side of the glutes. Beautiful. One more roll up and down. And then when you're ready, bring it back to center. Now from here, we're going to crisscross our legs. So just let your foam roller be your little seat. And we're just going to crisscross into a little bit of a crisscross applesauce or sukhasana, whatever feels good, but let your knees kind of find a comfortable place to be. And now we're going to take the left hand, find the outer edge of your roller, place your hand there, and then we're going to kind of lean out. So we want to keep a firm handhold, lean out so you feel a little tug on your shoulder, and then drop your ear away from your shoulder. If it feels good to do so, close your eyes down or just take a moment to come to your breath here. Take a nice, generous inhale. Slow exhale. Keeping that nice long reach through the arm, but now a little bit of looseness in the head and the neck. Can you draw your nose in little tiny 1-inch circles? Go in one direction. Draw your nose in little 1-inch circles. Go the other way. Awesome. Let your head come to stillness. Lift it back up with control. Now we're going to switch to the other side. So right hand's going to find the edge of the roller. Lean out just a little bit, but keep that handhold and then drop your ear towards your shoulder. Nice. And then we're going to invite just a softer looseness into the head and the neck. And then if it feels good to do so, you're going to draw little 1-inch circles in the air with your nose, go in one direction. And draw little 1-inch circles, go the other way. Awesome. Head comes to stillness, lift it back up to center, and then just a light twist to each side. So rotate to one side. Maybe you find the side of your thigh, look over your shoulder, take a nice big breath. Release and take that over to the other side. Maybe you find your thigh, rotate, maybe look over your back shoulder. Awesome. And then release back to center and release your legs. And now we're going to move our roller so that it can come underneath our shoulder blade. So you're just going to come down off your roller in any way that works good for you, but then reposition it so that you can place it underneath the shoulder blades. Make sure your tailbone's happy, feet are happy, hands behind the head. And then we're going to inhale, lean back. Exhale to come up. Inhale to lean back. Exhale to come up. Take about 3 more just like that. Find a nice pace that works good for you. And then if you want that nice back bend, as you lean back, you'll release your hands from your head, maybe reach the arms up and overhead. Let your head fall back just as far as feels comfortable to you. Take 3 nice big breaths if you can stay here that long. Beautiful. And then with control, lift your head. Hands are going to come behind to support. Come all the way on up. And now we're going to push into the feet. Lift your butt up and give that nice big roll from the bottom of the shoulder blades all the way up to the tops of the shoulders. One more big roll up and down. And then we'll come to the tops of the shoulders. Set your butt down and then move that roller on up so that it's underneath your head like a pillow. And then once you've got that in position, just give a second. Let your shoulder heads find a soft and happy place. Let your arms find a comfortable position. And then invite some softness into your belly. So if you're holding tension around your abdomen or around your belly button, just for a moment here, let your belly be soft. And then if you found that softness, now start to turn your head gently side to side. One more turn of the head side to side. And then come back to center. Hands are going to find the ends of the roller. Lift your head up. Release your head from the roller. Move the roller out of the way. Lower your head down. So arms are now in that cactus or goalpost position. Take a couple of nods, turns of the head side to side. Awesome. One more turn of the head side to side. And then we're going to finish with a long spine today. So release your hands from the roller, come up in any way that works good for you so that you can position your roller so that it's long ways, and we're going to go on to the spine. Audra, I can't see what kind of roller you're working with, but if you don't have a long roller, grab a yoga block to support your head. So we're going to place the tailbone onto the tail end of the roller with control. Come down, length of spine. Make sure that the roller feels nicely positioned underneath your spine. So the tailbone is supported, the spine is supported, and the head is supported. Once you've got your way here, we're just going to start by letting the arms come out nice and wide, palms facing up. And maybe you'll step your feet just a little bit wider so your legs don't have to effort too much to help support this. So we want to invite a kind of sense of letting go here. Let your arms be heavy. Allow your shoulder blades to kind of hug around the roller, let them be soft. And then we're just going to let breath do the rest of the work for us here. Take a nice, generous inhale. Nice, slow exhale. One more breath. And then we're going to keep the arms out at the sides, but now we're going to bend the elbows. So think cactus arms, but here in this position, you might have your elbows hovering and your arms hovering, but still allow that sense of heaviness in the arms, even though they're lifted off the ground. And now we're going to keep this cactus position and then stretch up and overhead. So reach your arms up and overhead like a big good morning stretch, and then pull the elbows back down to that shoulder height. Reach your arms up and overhead. Pull the elbows back down to shoulder height. Nice. Do that one more time. Reach your arms up and overhead. Pull the elbows back to shoulder height. Keep that cactus position. Elbows are going to stay in line with the shoulders. And now we're going to rotate the arms. So flip the palms like you're doing those little robot arms, and then bring them back, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Flip the palms so palms are facing toward your knees. Flip the palms back so that they're facing up towards the ceiling. Nice. Do that one more time. Flip the palms. Flip the palms back, and now we're going to take it into our I Dream of Genie Arms, or that square across the chest. So we're going to catch hold of the elbows in that square, and then just make sure that your feet are arranged so that you're really getting lots of support from the bottom half of the body. Once you've got your legs in a good position, start to pull your elbows side to side. You are going to have to use your feet and your core muscles to keep you supported on the roller. Awesome. One more little tug side to side, and then we're going to release our elbows, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling, palms facing in towards each other. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling, let your shoulders lift, and then exhale. Pull the shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades around the roller. Reach your arms up, let the shoulders lift. Pull the shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades around the roller. Nice. One more just like that. Reach up, pull the shoulder blades down and squeeze. And then find a softer position and let your arms come back out of that T. So just let them be nice and wide. Chest is open. Relax your head, relax your jaw. Take one more breath. And then we're going to flip palms. So palms are going to face down towards the ground, and we're going to tent our fingers. So our fingers are going to help support, and our arms are going to help support this. And then walk your feet in so that they're about hip width distance apart. And we're going to take it into some alternating toe taps. So right knee is going to lift and then touch down. Left knee is going to lift and then touch down. We want to keep our spine nice and steady, nice and stable on the roller. We want to avoid rocking all over the place. So keep it slow, mindful, and controlled. The next time the right knee lifts, hold it there. Right hand is going to stay on the ground. Left hand is going to reach up to the sky. Take a nice big breath. Left hand touches down. Right foot touches down. Left leg lifts up. Hold that. Right hand reaches up. Take a breath. Right hand touches down. Left hand touches down. And then we're going to roll ourselves off the roller. So with control, come off the roller and then move that roller just so that it's in front of you so that we can come up to a standing position. So just place that roller out in front of you, and then we're going to pop our way up to a standing position, but with that roller down at our feet. Nicely done. Okay, so take a nice big breath. Reach your arms up and overhead. Bend your knees, hinge from your waist, fold down towards the ground, and let your hands find the roller. We're going to come back to that steamroll of the tops of the feet. So put a little gentle pressure on, up towards the ankle joint, down towards the toes. Beautiful. And then keep that roller on the ground, hands on the roller. We're going to bend the knees a lot, drop the butt down, and maybe lift your head a little bit. And then straighten the legs as much as you like. Drop your head down. Bend your knees, lift your head. Pick your butt up and let your head drop down. One more just like that. Bend your knees, lift your head. Pick your butt up, let your head drop down. And now we're going to let the torso be heavy. So big, giant, generous bend in the knees. Let your hands rest on the roller, but let your elbows be soft and heavy. Let the back of your neck be soft and heavy. One more breath. Bend your knees a lot, pull your abdominal muscles in, roll up nice and slow and controlled. We're going to reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Right hand's going to catch the left wrist. We're going to lift it up and then lean over to the side. Take a nice big side bend. Beautiful. Come back up with control and switch your grip. So grab the right wrist, lift, and then lean away. Nice. Beautiful. Lift it back up with control. Release your hands. Shrug out your shoulders. You guys are amazing. Nice work today. Be sure to drink plenty of water after you do your foam roller.